Good afternoon to one and all. I am R.V. Kiran, Assistant Professor, Department of Mechanical Engineering. Today, in this video lecture, I am going to explain you about the topic of three-wire method, which is the one of the best methods in the measurement of the effective diameter of a screw thread. So, which is one of the effective diameters of the screw thread, and in the screw thread measurement. This is my 50th lecture regarding to the subject metrology. So in the previous lecture, we have discussed about the two-wire method, which is the first method for the measurement of the effective diameter. So there we have used the two basic wires, that is the two diameter equally wires, which is having a specific diameter. And in this screw thread measurement, we are going to see the three-wire method today. So the three-wire method is the accurate method in the measurement of these screw thread measurement. In this method, three wires of equal and precise diameter are placed in the grooves at the opposite sides of the screw. So generally, this three-wire method is more accurate than the any other method. And in this method, these three wires of equal diameter, so equal and accurate diameters are placed in the grooves at the opposite sides of the screw. And in this one, wire on the one side is fixed and two wires on the other side are used. So two wires on the other side are used, and the wires either may held in hand or hung from a stand, or you can use it in the clamping section also. So these can the wires can be clamped to this section also. Next, this method ensures the alignment of micrometer anvil faces, which is parallel to the thread axis. So these micrometer anvils are parallel through the thread axis. So that type of alignment is used in the micrometer anvil faces, which is parallel to the thread axis. In the picture, you can see the three-wire method. So a screw thread is taken and you have to put the three wires. So one on the upper end, two on the lower end of the sections is fixed. So here we can take the S as the total length of the diameter of the rollers plus the screw thread. P is the pitch of the screw and the diameter of the wire is taken as small d. So these two wires has to be fixed to the two screw threads on the lower end and micrometer anvil is just touched to the wires to fixation and other micrometer anvil is fixed to the other end of the one wire. So here you have to fix these sections and we have a specific diameter for these wires. So that is these wires are having the equal diameter. So they are having the specific diameter for each wire in which we are going to use. Then we have to calculate the total length from of the S section. That is, this is the S section. Then we are going to the next one. So this method is more accurate than the two-wire method as it ensures the alignment of the micrometer faces which are parallel to the thread axis. So these micrometer faces are parallel to the thread axis, and here three wires of exactly known diameter are used. So the three diameters of the wires have been equal in size, and they are fixed one on the one side and the two other wires on the other side. So they have to be fixed on the two different ways. So one wire on the one side and the remaining two wires on the other side. So this may be held in the hand or hung from a stand. So we can put in the hand section or any other thing, or we can put it in the clamp also. Fixing a clamp also we can make it. Next, from the figure we have taken M as the diameter over the wires. So diameter of the wires is taken as the capital M, and capital E is the effective diameter which is to be found. Next, capital D, small d is the diameter of the wires, that is different wires. H is the height of the wire center. Next, small r is to be taken as the radius of the wire. Capital H is the depth of the thread. So depth of the thread is taken as the capital H condition. And capital D is taken as the major diameter of the thread. So the major diameter can be taken as the capital D positions. So that are the different notations from the diagram of the three wire mesh. So here we have to take the full size from the diameter, that is the effective diameter. So which is taken as the capital E condition. So there we can see the effective diameter of the screw thread. So this is the effective diameter and the pitch conditions of the beaver method. So in the picture you can see the brief section of the measurement of the screw thread. So here you can see the capital E, which is the effective diameter of the wire. And M is the measurement from the total two wires. So here M is taken as the length from of the wires also, that is of the wires section also. And you can see the pitch of the screw threads. So these are the pitch of the screw threads, and the screw threads angle can be taken as the theta. So the angle for the two section of the screw threads, that is two tooths of the screw thread, is taken as the theta. And you have going to put a wire. So this is the wire in which it consists of center A, and it had touched at the points at B and C. So the height from the straight line of the chord is taken as small h, and the total height is taken as the capital H condition. Next on the D and E are the points to be taken. So these are the different sections of the three-word method. Next, from the section we have to take the ABD section. So this is the rectangle, triangle A, B, and D. So we have to take the triangle position ABD. In that AD is equal to, so AD is the side which we have to be taken length. So AD is equal to AD cosecant of theta by 2. Then we have going to fix that one, that is AB cosecant theta by 2, in which it is taken as d by 2 into cosecant theta by 2. Next, capital H is taken as d cot theta by 2, that is p by 2 into cot theta by 2. By taking it, we have to obtain the CD length also. So here CD is taken as the length from the chord to the root point of the section. That is CD is equal to capital H by 2. That is P by 5 chord theta by 2. Further, we need to take the small h value. So that is, we should be taken as h is equal to AD minus CD. That is AD we have d by 2 cos theta by 2, and for CD it is p by 4 cot theta by 2. So those are the two sections. Next, distance over the wires is taken as capital M. So capital M is equal to E plus 2H plus 2R. Next, the capital M is taken as E plus 2 into R cosecant theta by 2 minus P by 4 cot theta by 2 plus 2R. So that is the, for the two sections of radius, we are taking it as 2R. Then E plus 2R into 1 plus cosecant theta by 2 minus P by 2 cot theta by 2. So these are the sections, or we can take it as M is equal to capital E plus small d into 1 plus cosecant theta by 2 minus P by 2 cot theta by 2. So these are the calculation you have to do while taking the triangle. Then you have to take the capital M for the E section. Next, for the Whitworth thread. So for the Whitworth thread, theta is taken as 55 degrees and depth of the thread is taken as 0.4% of the pitch, that is 0.464 times the pitch. Hence, by substituting the values in both the conditions, that is E is equal to D minus 0.64 P, that is the pitch, and cosecant theta by 2 is equal to 2.1657. So the value for the cosecant theta by 2 is 2.1657, and cot theta by 2 is equal to 1.921. Then capital M is taken as D plus 3.1657 into D minus 1.605 of the pitch condition. So then, where D is the major diameter of the thread, for the metric threads, depth of the thread is taken as 0.6495 of the pitch, that is 0.6495 P. Therefore, capital E is taken as, that is capital E is equal to D minus 0.6495 of the pitch. Then we are taking the angle as 60 degrees. So in total we got the capital M value as D plus 3D, that is minus 1.5155 of the pitch condition. Then we can measure the value of M practically and then compare the theoretical values using the formula derived from the above condition. So you are going to take the theoretical values using the formula from the derived equation from the above. Then after finding the correct value of M and capital small d is known, capital E can be found out. That is the effective diameter is can be easily find out. Next, this is the best of the size wire method. So we are going to take the three wires there, but we are going to assumption for only one wire only. That is the best wire size. So you can see the best size of wire method in these conditions. So here you can see the pitch by 4 and total pitch is taken as the two axis lengths of these two threads. So here theta is taken as theta by 2 from the pitch line. So the distance is p by 2. The center is O and the triangle we have to take that the 3 points is B and A, which is at the right angle positions. That is at the right angle positions of the pitch line. So that is the theta condition. And P is the total pitch of this value. We have to take the center line from here and take as P by 2 condition. Then the best size wire is the one which makes the contact at the pitch line or the effective diameter of the screw thread. So this is to make at the contact at the pitch line or the effective diameter of the screw thread. So in other words, you can see the figure which is shown in the figure that it is perpendicular, that is OB is perpendicular to the flank portion of the thread at the pitch line, and the triangle OAB. So OAB is the triangle in which you have to take the OB line perpendicular to the pitch line. Since BAO, that is BOA triangle, is equal to AB by OB. So that is taken as AB by OB. So we can take it also as sine theta minus, sorry, sine 90 minus theta by 2, which is called as AB by OB. Then OB is taken as AB by sine 90 minus theta by 2. So that is AB by sine 90 minus theta by 2 is taken as cos theta by 2. In total, we had AB secant theta by 2. Here, OB is taken as the radius of the wire, that is the half of the diameter of the best sized wire. That is called as BD, that is best sized wire is called as DB. DB is equal to 2 times the length of the OB, that is radius of the wire. So that is 2 into AB secant theta by 2. Next, this AB lies on the pitch line, which is of the P by 4 condition, that is quarter times the pitch, where P is the pitch of the thread. So here P is called as pitch of the thread, and DB is the best size where it taken as 2 into P by 4 secant theta by 2, and it is also called as P by 2 secant theta by 2. So that is about the best size wire method, that is best wire size method. So which you can see. So that depends upon the screw thread measurement of the thing. So based upon the diameter of the wire, it should be take. So we have to take this triangle first. That is OAB. We have to consider the triangle. Then we have to adjust the dimensions of the wire, and then we have to directly take it. So that depends upon the thread diameter. By this, I am going to end this video lecture for the three-wire method. Thank you.